Hi, this is just a quick little introduction to show you how we're going to use gosoapbox as a way for collecting data about your participation for the participation element of your grade in this course. So I'm actually making this before the Canvas shell is absolutely complete. So what you see in the video will be slightly different from what you see when you're actually in there yourself. But I just wanted to take you through what the student experience should look like. So basically, if we are in the, you need to go to the modules area. Um, and week by week, you will see, or intensive by intensive, at the moment I'm only in the process of building the first one, you'll see a link that looks like this that allows you to access the gosoapbox. Now my guess is this is a trial run for me and it's not published by the look of things, but I could be wrong. When you click on that, actually it looks like it is published, you'll get to a new site. Basically this link. So you've got to click twice. It's a little bit annoying, but hopefully it makes it work a little bit better. Then what will happen is we go to a whole new website and you'll see here that you're being asked to join an event. So you're going to join this event as a student, and you will have noticed in the other one, if I go back, I'm just flicking from one tab to another here, it gives you the information each week as to what to do. So this code for this one is LAW1042, so the course code, plus this year, and no surprise, this is the day. In day 2, that code will be the same, but day 2, in day 3, everything will be the same, except it'll say 3 on the end of it. So, okay, so we put in the code law 1042 2017, can't remember my own logic here, and hit join now. When you hit join now, it's going to ask you for your name. I don't want you to use your name. I want you to use your student number. The reason for that is because this is one of the key things that I'm going to use to assess you on. And of course, I'm going to be taking notes about your participation in class, and I'm also going to be taking into account the feedback that I get from the rest of your crew on how you work together in the group. That's all part of participation. But a large part of it will be based on the notes and the input, the quality of the inputs that you make using this system. And I want to do this anonymously on purpose. It's not entirely anonymous, obviously, but by collecting your student numbers, then I'm looking at the input without actually knowing who you are. I don't keep that in my mind. Obviously, I can look it up. Obviously, at the end of the day, I will look it up. But when I do the grading, I want to do it just with your student numbers, and that's really just to pull out any unconscious bias and to make sure that I am equally paying attention to the quietest as well as the loudest people in the room. So once you've done that, and I think you only need to do it once, yeah, we'll basically take your name and see, it'll set you up there with your number. So the announcement isn't particularly helpful happening afterwards, but there you go. So when you're in here, it's also saying ask a question. The idea is at any point during day 1, but particularly during, at any point during the relevant day, I should say, but particularly when we have guest speakers, I would like you to ask a question or make an observation. So, who governs the internet? Whatever your question is, whatever your observation is, these are a little bit short. Obviously, oh, sorry, I've managed to click that twice for some reason. It'll make it look twice. It might be too that I think, yep, this is a really good observation, so I'm going to vote that one up. And other people can see your comments and vote your comment up too. Now, obviously, in an ideal world, particularly when I'm moderating questions, I don't want lots of versions of the same questions. I don't actually track I can't track who's actually voted questions up or down, but I'll take the fact that your question got voted up a number of times as being an indication that your peers thought you were making a valuable contribution. Sometimes that valuable contribution is about making us laugh, but within reason. So it's as simple as that. And that, my friends, is one of the key reasons, or key ways, I should say, that I am going to assess your contributions. Cheers.